So this week was a little bit hard, especially yesterday. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, and that's been really affecting me. And then I just had this super creative boost like in the past week or two. And then with me not getting any sleep, it felt like it all just came crashing down. And so I'm trying to reconcile that in my brain, which I shouldn't be trying to do at all, because that's part of the problem. Just, need to just let things flow and go how they're going to be, and stop trying to figure things out all the time. I was listening to a YouTube video this morning. Kyle Cease was being interviewed on someone else's channel. I don't know the channel offhand. So what I'll say though was it was something to do with doing is hard and being is easy and free. And that just really resonated with me. This week, I feel more like I'm doing, or more like not doing, but trying to do, not being. The previous weeks, I felt like I was just being, and I was very much in flow. And this week, I just felt out of touch and confused. And there was a bit of, what do you call it? My brain is not functioning right. I have not had enough sleep. Imposter syndrome. And I realized that when I don't get sleep, I start to let that imposter syndrome kind of creep in more, because my brain doesn't know really what's true and what's not during those times. It's just like, it just feels like it's scrambled. So any random thought that comes in, it's just like my brain wants to hold on to it, because I'm struggling so much, just trying to hold a thought, trying to gather my thoughts, trying to put my thoughts together. It's like my executive functioning is completely off. Now, executive functioning is already something that I struggle with because I have ADHD. So trying to get my executive functioning on track, which is really probably only at functioning at 60 to 70% most of the time. And now not having sleep is taking it down even further. So I'm having a hard time with that. And I just have felt out of alignment this week. And I started to doubt myself, because I was not feeling the same things that I felt the week or so prior. I was very sure. Oh, that's nice. I have a resume button. I've never done a podcast episode using my voice notes, so I don't know how this will work out, but my son just interrupted me, and I guess I paused it instead of where I thought I stopped it, and I was going to have to re-record. I think I just want to end this, because this is feeling hard. I had all these ideas this morning and I wanted to capture them, and then I thought, oh, well, let me do something to my hair first, because I just washed my hair in the shower. And then there were all these obstacles that got in the way. It was when I went downstairs, my son was up playing on the computer. That was an issue. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing he's doing is going to play games on the computer. So that whole battle right there just threw me really off guard, and I'm feeling like the creative flow that I had is no longer there. And now he's staring at me through the window, trying to motion to me that he wants to talk to me or something, trying to distract me, even though I just told him that I'm recording something. I feel like I'm being tried today. I feel like I'm being tried. Sometimes days are just hard, and they just are, and we have to just accept them. Yesterday was a hard day. This morning has been a little bit of a struggle, because I feel like I'm fighting an uphill battle. It's like I'm trying to get somewhere, and there are several things that are trying to keep me down to help me feed into the self-limiting belief that, oh, I can't do this because I'm not enough because of this, or here's this thing, so now you can't do it. Here's an excuse for you. This is in the way, so now you can just have an excuse to just put it all down and leave it alone and say, I really shouldn't have done this. I should have, done my hair, and all this has been a waste of time now. But I think all of that is just like my pattern showing up, trying to tell me that, you know, in life, things don't always happen the way we plan them to. Even just simple things is like just trying to sit down and record a podcast episode. It's not always easy, even though I try to remove obstacles so that I can make it happen. So I try to, what would this look like if it were easy? That's what my business coach always asks. So instead of me trying to finish my hair first, said, let me just run. I went to my car first. I tried to record it in there, and then it wasn't working out in my car. Something with the microphone wasn't working. Then I came back in. I was like, forget it. I'm just going to give this up. And then I came in and I said, let me try this again. So I tried again, and I finally got the microphone to work, and I came back outside. I'm in the backyard now. And there's a part of me that wants to give up. And this isn't the part of me that feels authentic. This is the part of me that has self-limiting beliefs, that feels like I'm not enough, or I can't do things, I can't do hard things. That's not really who I am. That's a voice in my head sometimes, but that's not who I am, and that's not what I truly believe. But if I listen, I'll give into it. So I don't even know if I'll publish this episode because it's so all over the place and my brain is so scrambled right now. This is just what it's like being a person with ADHD, and just being a person who's like struggling to do something, and the outcome is not what you want it to be. It's very, very messy. And I'm even thinking, like, does anybody want to listen to this? This sounds absolutely insane. I sound like a crazy person talking, but this is just what's happening right now in the moment. This is an authentic moment. So I'm not sure if this will make it to broadcast in any shape or form, but I just wanted to press record and get some of my thoughts out, even though they're not what I had hoped for them to be. But me just practicing pressing record is giving me permission to speak my truth, to use my voice, and to not be attached to the outcome. Now, this has gone in a completely different direction than where I started, where I was talking about the YouTube episode that I saw about doing is hard and being is easy. It seems like it's just gone in a completely different direction. But I think in the beginning of this episode, I was trying to recreate the thoughts that I had earlier. I was trying to put it all together. And then once I started talking, it just started flowing. So I guess this is me being. It's not neat, pretty, edited. It just is. This is just me being. And I actually feel much better about it. So that's all for now. Ciao.